morning children, happy to see you all again. In previous session we have learnt about plastic, its types, uses and characteristics. Today in this session we are going to discuss about plastic and environment. What is environment? The surroundings which will live, that is the environment. Okay, here we are going to discuss about plastic and environment. So what is the role of plastic in the environment? In previous session, we have learnt about their uses. It is a major use which we are using in large amount. So anyhow, this have a harmful or the useful effect towards the environment. That is what today we are going to discuss. Okay, so after returning to the market, our home it is fully filled with the plastic covers. Either the materials or the articles, whatever we buy from the market, it is wrapped or covered with the plastic covers, the polythene sheets, okay, the polythene bag. Okay, so this is harmful or useful to the environment. Okay, so that is what we are going to discuss today. Okay, so before entering deeply into this topic, we have to learn the two terms. So what are the terms? Which is a biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste. So what is this biodegradable waste? Biodegradable waste means the waste which is decomposed by the natural process. It is either by the bacteria, action of bacteria on the waste. Okay, so decomposition means it is get mixed with the soil and it gets decomposed there. Okay, so which is easily decomposed. Easily decomposed by the natural process. So here it is by the action of bacteria. Okay, so by the microorganisms. Okay, so what are the examples? What are the biodegradable waste? So examples like plant waste, animal waste and the human waste. Okay, animal waste and human waste. So the waste which is eliminated. Okay, so these are the waste which comes under the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. What is this non-biodegradable? So which is opposite to biodegradable waste. Okay, here it is not easily decomposed. Okay, not easily decomposed, okay, by the natural process. Examples, what are the examples? So examples here we have like metals and plastics. Okay, so this is about the two terms, biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the waste and their time duration of decomposition. Okay, so here waste like vegetable waste, which is the plant waste. Okay, vegetable waste. So here the time duration, it takes 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks of time to get decomposed. Okay, the next waste, it is the paper, so which we are using to write, or else the newspapers, lot of papers we are using. No, it takes 10 to 30 days to decompose. Okay, it takes 10 to 30 days. And next it is cotton cloths. Cotton cloth, which is the source from the plant. It takes 2 to 5 months to get decomposed. Okay, 2 to 5 months. And next it is the wood. So here also it is the plant source. So here it takes 10 to 15 years Okay, 10 to 15 years to get decomposed. And next it is the woolen. So here, which takes a year to get decomposed, around a year. And next, these are the biodegradable waste. Let me have some examples of non-biodegradable waste like metals. So the aluminium, tin, all those things which comes under the category metals. Here it takes 100 to 500 years. Okay, 500 years to get decomposed. And next it is the plastics, which is a non-biodegradable waste, which takes several years. So which we cannot able to predict. It takes several years to get decomposed. Okay, so these are the waste and the approximate duration to get decomposed. Okay, so now it is clear that plastic is comes under the category, it is non-biodegradable waste and it takes several years to get decomposed. Okay, so now we can come to the conclusion, these plastics, they are not eco-friendly. Okay, so they are not eco-friendly. So this creates the harmful effects on the environment by the ways we will discuss that now. So while heating the plastic, it releases the toxic fumes, okay, toxic gases, and it creates the air pollution. Okay, so while heating, it releases the toxic fumes. Okay, this may creates the air pollution, and this air pollution, it may leads to the respiratory problems in human beings. Okay, so this creates the respiratory problem. And next up, so we often have the habit of throwing the plastic covers and the biscuit covers, chocolate covers, whatever we are throwing in the roadsides, right? So this may blocks the water system. It can be either the river, lake, or else the drainage system. So it blocks the water bodies. Okay, it blocks water bodies. And next, you can often see in your streets or in the areas that you can be able to see the garbage, and it is fully dumped with the plastic covers, right? And often you can observe the animals, the domestic animals like a goat, cow, and even the horse, they feed in that area. So along with the plastic covers, they start to feed, and this may block their respiratory system and the digestive system. Okay, this lead to the death of the animal. So here it blocks respiratory and digestive system of animals. Okay, so this may leads to the death of a animal. Okay, so what are the ways, the steps taken to minimize this? So we have to use the bags which is made up of cotton, jute, those kind of things, which is the plant source. Okay, cotton and jute bags. So we can use the cotton and jute bags while moving for market or for the shopping. We have to use cotton and jute bags. Have two kinds of waste, which is the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. So we are going to separate and collect the waste. Okay, separate and collect. Separate and collect the waste. Okay, And next thing, we have to recycle the plastics. Okay, recycling of plastics. So we know that two types of plastics are thermoplastic and thermosettings. So in that thermoplastics, we can able to recycle it again. So we have to recycle the plastics. And next we are going to follow the 5R principle. Okay. What is this 5R principle? Which is reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and refuse. Okay, so these are the 5R principles. Okay, so we have to reduce the usage of plastics, and we have to reuse, or else we have to recycle and reuse, or if it is a not use, we should not drop it into the environment. Okay, so this, if we follow these steps, we can sure we can reduce the pollutions and the disadvantages which is made by the plastics, we can sure we can reduce. So follow these steps to make our environment green. Okay, and often we have to carry only the cotton or jute bags to the market or while moving for the shopping. Okay, so these are the steps, and this is about the plastic and environment. Thank you, children.